Sanibonani nginamukele kwenye episode ye Beyond Boundaries igama Samkelo kaGadebe and la sikhona sila Auckland Park and Netcare Rehabilitation Center. It is a good day because lana when people get injured they get rehabilitated, and as we know ku Beyond Boundaries ukuthi esports is the number one thing for you that you should do after an accident. So size lana sizobona ukuthi kwenzakalani today. We're going to chat to some of the guys as well. Ama Willies Wesasol are also here to inspire the guys, and then again, I work alone. I don't even know where Tipsy is. I mean, it is so hard being me.
Yeah, so you guys thought we're gonna open the show without me. This is Beyond Boundaries and this is a Sunday. I hope you guys are doing something constructive and positive with your life. The reason why I'm not starting with this guy is because, you know, it's my job, I have to go and look for a feel-good story. So, tia Mike how because the vibe is on another level. Let me go find a feel-good story.
This guy didn't even dance when I asked him. But anyway, it is a good show. Again, we're going to be looking at the athletics as well. Profiling our athletes that are going to World Championships in Dubai at the end of the year. Anyway, make sure you stay tuned. It's going to be a good one.
This is the feel-good story. There are so many disabled people who looked at themselves and said, you know what, I'm just differently abled. You know, we are doing things better than most people. This sporting place had wheelchair rugby, it had wheelchair basketball. There were people racing down there, and if that is not positivity, then you have a problem at home. Get up, get away from that couch, go out there and do something, because you are better than most people if you get up and shake yourself and do it. But look behind me. So many disabled people, so many happiness, so many feel-good story. I'm feeling good myself. Let me go and feel even more better.
So ngilana no Sandile Mpele, who is a regional director for Netcare Hospitals. Yena kuzositshela ukuthi this event esikuyo namhlanje imayelana nani. So Sandile, sikwamukele ku Beyond Boundaries uGrand.
Thank you, ngiyaphila kakhulu Samkelo, unjani wena?
No, umsinda ukho la ekhaya. Now, can you tell us again, njengoba sila namhlanje, what is this event about? We are seeing abantu on wheelchairs, on beds, and we're also seeing athletes as well who have national colors. Kwenzakalani la namhlanje?
It's a fabulous day. We celebrate this day every year around October. So we celebrate the spirit and the recovery of rehabilitated patients. So those are patients, they may have had an accident, accidental injury, and need to be rehabilitated so that they can function to the best of their abilities. So it was to showcase patients that still admitted in the hospital, to say here's a basketball team representing the country, very active and doing very well. This is not only about Netcare. We got patients coming from state facilities, from other institutions that come together, and it's all about encouraging each other. So if they see others that have progressed to the stage where they even selected for national honors, it gives them that hope that where I am with my journey, it's possible to reach that level. But it's all about being able to do things on yourself, by yourself afterwards, that you're not reliant on medical care services. Medical care in an acute hospital should be an episode.
Why in particular sports?
We've had musicians before, we've had kind of a marimba type of musical instruments. We're not only limited to sports, but largely sport because it's much more physical. And we're talking here today of physical injuries. So it's the one mode of art that can easily link to the rehabilitation process. So there's a lot of sporting codes, so it encompasses all forms of art, but the focus on rehabilitation most of the time would link quite closely with the sports.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and again, very good explanation, and we hope you guys continue to do this and also hopefully produce future national athletes as well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Samkelo, and I hope you've had a great day yourself, and we're very thankful for the families, the community support, and the patients themselves, because coming out of here, we don't actually see them as patients. We see them as fellow brothers and sisters, and it's all about doing things together. Thank you so much.
Sportswoman of the Year with a Disability. And Rune Liebenberg-Veyers.
The Sprint Queen has been in outstanding form this season and wants to bow out at next year's Tokyo Games on a high. After battling with injury for many seasons, Anne-Renee has come back with African records in the 100 meters and 200 meters and a world record in the 400 meters in 2019.
Kgothatso Montjane.
Kgothatso Montjane is the country's top wheelchair tennis player for over a decade. She's won this award on 2 occasions. She's currently ranked 7th in the world in singles and 8th in doubles. She competed in all the year's Grand Slams and won the Swiss Open women's doubles title. She made the doubles final of the US Open and the singles semi-finals at Wimbledon.
And Simone Kruger.
The teen sensation from Pretoria could only have her distances ratified for world records this year after her 14th birthday. She first broke the world discus record in her F38 class at the South African National Championships in Stellenbosch. And since the tears shed between her and her dad on that day, she's gone better at the World Junior Championships.
Sportsman of the Year with a Disability. Anthony Smythe.
The World Adaptive Surfing Championships have come a long way since the first edition in 2015. It was there that the world first learned about the Cape surfing dynamo, Anthony. He injured his right arm when he was just 5 years old. In December, Smith led a class South African contingent to the biggest world championships to date and came back as world champion in the AS1 division, the second world crown that he's won. Smith is an advocate for the sport through his success, and it's just got a whole lot bigger. He's one of 12 invited surfers to the world's first adaptive surfing big wave contest.
Mpumelelo Mhlongo.
Another man who has his vision far beyond the South African Sports Awards is T44 star Mpumelelo Mhlongo. He's the only athlete in his class to jump beyond 7 meters. He's also set 3 new world records this year alone. As well as in the long jump, he's run 11.12 seconds in Paris in August for the 100-meter world mark and 23.13 seconds in the 200 meters in Stellenbosch for the 200-meter world record.
And Ntando Mahlangu.
The double amputee who stole the hearts of all South Africans as a 14-year-old boy has been nominated in this category once again. Mahlangu is ranked as the best T61 athlete in all the events he competes in and set 3 world records and 2 world leads at the national championships this year alone. He's been selected as brand ambassador for Team OSA and Toyota South Africa, as well as Citibank, leading up to the Tokyo Games next year. On a weekend of record-breaking performances for athletics, in the wheelchair division of the Chicago Marathon, Daniel Romanchuk won his 3rd major crown after Boston and London wins this year, while South Africa's Arends van Dijk ended 3rd, a 2nd behind runner-up David Weir. In the women's race, Manuela Shah won the race by 4 minutes ahead of Tatiana McFadden. Before the runner-up, Susanna Sacroni and Romanchuk, their performances sealed a place on the USA Paralympic team for next year's Games in Tokyo. Deaf twin sisters Herman and Heroda Bahane have been given the opportunity to enjoy music by feeling it through their clothing. The Sound Shirt haptic jacket allows a deaf person to feel music on their skin, where live music is translated into data in real time and communicated to the wearer via a 16 micro actuators embedded in the fabric of the garments. In this way, the violins can be felt on the arms and the drums on the back, creating a fully immersive feeling for a deaf audience member.
So afethu njengoba sazi ukuthi i-team bayikhethile that is going to Dubai ukurepresent South Africa kuma World Championships. Now we are busy profiling our athletes wethu as we are out here hoping for gold medals, world records, because we know ukuthi our Paralympians are right there at the top. They are among the world's best. Asambe sobabona ukuthi obana amagama abo.
Mandeline Hoffman is the current world under-17 discus champion in the F44 class. She's ranked 6th in the seniors, and she'll get some good experience in Dubai when she goes up against China's superstar and world record holder in the shot, the discus and the javelin, Zhao Yao. Obed Lekesle from the Free State sets a new national F42 high jump record in Stellenbosch, which he bettered in Switzerland. The Senior World Championships will be the second major championships of the year for Lekesle after he won silver in Knotville at the Junior Worlds, where he cleared 1.62 meters. The African record mark currently in the event is 1.76 meters, and nearing that will be a huge achievement at this stage for the Free Stater. Having represented the country at the last 2 World Championships, Cohen Noemdo knows what to expect. Noemdo is currently busy with his Masters in Science, and at this year's Nationals threw a new African record in the F46 shot put event at 14.29 meters. The year's world lead in the event in this competitive category belongs to America's Joshua Sinamo at 16.49 meters. It's going to be game on in Dubai, with the top 11 in the world this year having thrown over 14 meters. Under-20 cerebral palsy athlete Ravon Wallace from the Western Province set a new national record in the T38 class over the 100 meters, 400 meters, and in the long jump event at Nationals. Wallace is one of 3 South African sprinters in this class. He's the best ranked in the 200 meters with a 3rd best time in the world. Wallace has just returned with a double bronze in the under-20 category at the World Junior Championships in both 100 and 200 meters in Knotville. Rio Paralympic shot put bronze medalist Tarim Pillay is in great form. He set a new African record of 12.74 meters in his events in Freital, Germany in August, and that performance ranks him 3rd in the world this year. Above him is China's Bao Longpang with a 13.37 meter best, and the man to beat in Dubai will be Tom Habsheed with a 14.97 meter best this year. Daniel du Plessis set a new South African record in the T62 class over 200 and 400 meters at the SABC PD National Championships. His 200-meter time of 24.5 seconds ranks as 5th fastest in the world this year. Watch out for this athlete from the City of Gold. Union Samkelo, 2012 Paralympic bronze medalist, is in the super competitive T38 class. He is unmissable, not only for his wide smile and show-stopping hair, but also for his impressive record at World Championships. He won silver and bronze in 2013, and 2 years later ended 2nd in the 400 meters. He's ranked 18th in the world over 400 meters, and he's going to have to dig deep to finally stand on the top step of the podium.
Okay, I'm sitting here with Musa Dlamini. This guy is supposed to be like a wheelchair basketball expert because he's been doing it for a good 10 years and been professional since 2012. Musa, welcome to Beyond Boundaries.
Thank you, thank you.
Dude, what's happening? What's your disability? And then, like, where's everything? Zulu sao.
I was actually born like this,
Yeah.
and the doctors told my mom that I was dislocated wrongly on a womb, and I was diagnosed with spina bifida.
Now you are on wheelchair basketball, and you could have played chess or decided to play the keyboard. Why wheelchair basketball?
I fell in love with the sports. I think it was in primary when I saw my fellow schoolmates. They were playing wheelchair basketball, and there were a variety of sports there. And I chose basketball because I felt, a team sport is good for me because you'll be able to relate to other people who are actually disabled, and they can also bring up your spirit, as a person. So I fell in love there, and then till now.
I heard you've been playing professionally since 2012, man. What have you achieved, and what are the plans?
I've played for the ASEAN 23s. We've played in Canada for the World Championships in 2017.
And now I'm with the senior men's side. I'm aiming to cement my sports in the senior men's side. And actually, we currently busy with Paralympic qualification preparations. So yeah, that's our goal at the moment, is to qualify for the Paralympics in next year in Tokyo.
Yeah. Ukona velo ulwela na position.
Yeah, bakhona, but ke yeah, kuzoba coach ukuthi decide abantu bani abone ukuthi uyena ozomsiza kakhulu eMorocco next year.
Yeah. You know, Beyond Boundaries is a show where we pick up people. You know, there are people at home who are feeling sorry for themselves and say, yo, I'm disabled, what. But look at you now. So don't you have a message that you want to send to people watching and say, Yamana, do whatever?
No, what I can say is that the only disability you have is your mind. You know, if your mind is disabled, then you won't do anything.
Yeah.
But if you have a positive mind, then you can achieve whatever a normal person can achieve in life.
Yes. Guys, Musa Dlamini, wheelchair basketball, you know, it's bringing positivity and everything. But you know what? Me, I'm being positive myself. They gave me a wheelchair with one wheel. So let's see how far I can go with my newfound ability. We're talking wheelchair basketball, and I'm here with Warren Tef, who's been playing wheelchair basketball for 7 years. Where now at home? What is it that you've ever done for 7 years, except in J, going to school and everything? Warren, welcome to Beyond Boundaries.
Okay, boy.
Yeah. Muna, where's I think? Wheelchair, and then you are here and you are very positive. Where's I think? What is your disability?
I nakibelelwe ka disability ba ibitsang club fit.
Oh, club fit.
Yeah. So, hospital surgery ya ka ne sa tsamaya hantle, so wa tlameha hore ba bang amputate.
Oh, because o beleilwe bya, so o thomile leng o tshameka sports?
Ke thomile 2011 ho bapala sport ha ke ya ko high school ba introduce mo wheelchair basketball le tse ding di sports ne ntse ke di etsa empa ka kgetha basketball.
Yeah, ke a bona man, this thing it tlile ha ratsela, cause like I mean all this time una di sports tse neng tse leng gore no excel go tsona until you found wheelchair basketball. Ke tse feng?
Ke swimming, golf, wheelchair tennis, track and field, table tennis. Yeah,
yeah, you know, Samkelo he can only run and breathe and go to work and drive a car. That's all. When I'm shapaka the games in the 5, the best sports that I can do is watch you guys. Like I'm a 100% cheerleader. Guy, what is next for you, and what are your best achievements go wheelchair basketball?
The next achievement ke bapala ko di Paralympics. Ke ona goal ya ke batlang we achieve ona no.
And then so far what achieve?
So far ke achievile go ya ko overseas, which nearly 2017. Yeah, nearly goal ya ka lona yo ka fitla overseas ka
yeah. So 1 down, 1 to go.
Yeah, 1 to go.
Yeah, but then people at home, you don't understand, Waban. This wheelchair that I'm sitting on has one wheel, because I'm trying to actually be part of the game here. But I know that Warren onale message wa batlang we fa batho ko high ba bana le disability ba sa itse re ba etseng ba fe message while I try to be the best that I can be. Ba fa mo.
Oh, ba hai so le ska felang mo ya mo phelong le se le se batlang se seng le se seng sa etsahala mo phelong ha ona se sa etsahaleng.
This is Beyond Boundaries, and this is me. Sharp. I want to wheel, but no wheel, but me.
So bafethu ngilana no Sandra Khumalo, angazi ukuthi ufunani lana, mele ngabe usemsebenzini but ubhizi uyakhekeleza la. Anyway, Sandra, welcome to Beyond Boundaries. Are you well?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me. For
Right.
coming to me, actually.
Good. Yes, I did come to you. Now,
Yeah.
tell us, what are you doing here? Because it seems to be a very busy day. So, ufunani la wena? What is your role?
I mean, I'm both for work and sport. Okay, I develop catheters for Convatec South Africa that are used by spinal cord injured people, and as well as para rowing. I'm here to demonstrate it, so I'm doing both at the same time.
I tried rowing. It didn't work out. I made Tipsy try rowing. It didn't work out even more. But yeah, it's good to see which you're still doing your rowing. You had World Championships not so long ago. Can you just tell us about that?
It didn't go well, I must say. I was hoping and looking forward to qualify this year, but I guess that's how sport is. You win some, you lose some, but at the same time you need to dust up yourself and keep your head up, and I'm looking forward to qualify next year in May.
And in Njengoba ukhuluma nge-Tokyo, it is Paralympics next year. The big one is here. What are your hopes compared to the last Paralympics? Where do you hope you're going to place next year?
I'm hoping to be placed top there in the A final. Yeah. Gold. I go for gold.
Right.
Yeah.
In terms of training, just briefly, how is that balance working out with a full-time job and then being at this level of competition as well?
I must say it's slightly challenging, but I must say I'm very blessed with what I'm doing right now. So I kind of make my own time. So I make sure all the meetings that I have, I start from 9, and 9 o'clock I'll be long done with my training, because you know us rowers, we up very early, like 6 with our session. So by 8 o'clock I'm done, getting ready for work, and then I make sure 3:30 I'm also done, or 4. So from 4:30 I can start the next session, or 5, which is working pretty well for me. Yeah, I'm managing to balance all.
No, that's good. Anyway, Tina Solok Siglandela ke Beyond Boundaries, every step that you take or every push in your case that you make. So Glandela all the way to Paralympics, and we do wish you all the best. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Samkelo.
Sandra, rowing, I'll do it. I'll show you. I can do anything much better than tips. I've got a coach, Mos.
As part of our feel-good story, I decided to challenge Sam because I get he talks too much here. Now we did it. So I challenged him because we saw Sandra and said, you know what, can you row? He said yes. Now here he is stretching and everything. So I'm gonna move away because sometimes people will hurt you. Let's see him rowing. Row, Baba, row. There you go. That's Samkelo showing us things that we should not. Yes, as he's going, Samkelo, check the intensity, check he's got his. Well, yeah, that's Sam, but that's look like a very, very early celebration. But you know what, Sam, how do you feel?
I feel very good. I worked hard, and I'd like to thank my family for all the support.
Don't you want to thank other people as well?
No.
We are going beyond the boundary of Samkelo doing what he does every day. But for now, row again.